Let's do this. Hello everyone and welcome to another Danielle Reads Reviews, where I'll be hauling a bunch of books that I got recently. I'm very excited for this. I'm really pumped to show you what I got from several book sales in the last few weeks. First of all, I'm going to show you the ones that I got from McGinnis sale. Then I'm going to show you what I got from Noon's Big Bad Wolf sale, which was pretty much disappointing because I didn't find a lot of books that I really was like into. So yeah, that was a bit of a disappointment. And then we're gonna move to the biggest of them all, which is the books I got from Kino. So let's get started. All right, so these are the books that I got from McGinnis book sale. So yeah, let's just show you what I got. The first book that I got is the biography of Malcolm X. As you can see it right there. It's like a hard cover, so look at it, it's beautiful. And then I got What Happened, Miss Simone. It's the biography of Nina Simone, one of my favorite jazz singers of all time. So I'm really excited to get into this book. And then I got this. It's called Wild Blue Wonder by Carly Sorciak. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah, this is a YA. And I thought it was really interesting, so I picked it up. And then we have Call Me By Your Name. This was, I think I found out about this book when I saw all the hype surrounding the movie adaptation, and then I discovered that it was a book. I looked it up, I thought that it was an interesting story, so here we are. And then I got something that is a bit related to the fields of studies that I went through in university. I studied biotechnology, so we studied a lot about Darwin and about species and genetics. So it is only fair that I actually pick this book up and learn more about what Darwin wrote in The Origin of Species. So here it is. All right, that is it for McGinnis book sale. We will be moving on to Noon's The Big Bad Wolf, The Big Bad Disappointment. So here is the bag, the yellow famous bag. I'm gonna have to like cut through this. Haha. Anyway, I promise you I'm not a serial killer. I don't know why I do these things. Honestly, I don't. Yes. I don't know why I'm excited that a scissor actually cuts through things. Woo! These are the books that I ordered. Okay, let's put this away before I hurt someone, and by someone I mean myself. So here are the books that I got. Yay! So the first book that I picked up was I think it's A History of the World in 21 Women by Jenny Murray. So I'm really interested in like women slash feminism topics. So this appeared to be an empowering book. So I was like, why not? Let's pick it up. And here we are. So yeah, this book. I was reading the description, by the way. That's why I was a bit distracted. So anyway, the second book is Samuel Taylor Coleridge. I think that's how it's pronounced. It's like selected poems by James Fenton. So a poetry book. And then The Life of a Banana by P. Wong. It's a Chinese author, and the book description honestly gripped me when I found out about what it's all about. It's basically about like a Chinese young adult who like tries to like survive in a European environment. I don't know much more about it, but like this is the gist of the description basically, and I found it to be really interesting, and like the title is funny and like quirky, so I was like, okay, let's pick it up. All right, and another random pick that I picked was this book, and like the description is ridiculous. I'm not even gonna like read it for you because you're gonna be like, this girl is like, I don't know what to say. So this book is The Accidental Further Adventures of the 100-Year-Old Man. Look at it, it's beautiful. The cover is beautiful. By Jonas Jonasson. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong once again. And yeah, this book is ridiculous. I mean, the description is ridiculous, and we love ridiculous things here, so here we are. Okay, so that is it for the Big Bad Wolf. And lastly, I'll be showing you what I got from Kino a few days ago. I have 2 bags over there, and like they're huge, so bear with me. Yeah. Okay, so this is the first bag from Kino, and I'll be showing you what's inside. The first book that I stumbled upon when I entered Kino is The Song of Achilles, and it's by Maddie Miller. Now, there's a lot of hype surrounding this book, and there was also a lot of hype when Cersei came out, and I bought it and read it, and it was actually really good. So I decided to pick up this book as well because I know that Madeline is an amazing author, and I know that this is gonna be a good fantasy read. So yeah. And then we have J.K. Rowling's recent book, The Ichabod. I'm really excited to dive into this. I don't care how old I am. I'm still fit to read this book and enjoy it because I know that it's a children's book, but I'm a child as well. Hello, 25 means nothing. And yeah, I'm really excited to read this. So, this was about to fall down, like this mountain of books that I'm keeping here. Okay. And then we have The Invisible Life of Addie Lee by V.E. Schwab, and I am so excited to go through this. I just love this author a lot. This means a lot to me. Oh, I'm very excited. And yeah, it's fantasy, by the way. It's fantasy. I really need to like, okay, the mountain is steady. So the second bag is here, and it's filled. So, okay. I got this book by Lana Del Rey. It's a poetry book called Violet Bent Backwards Over the Grass. I love this singer a lot. I'm a huge fan of Lana Del Rey, and she writes beautiful lyrics. So I was like, okay, if she writes beautiful lyrics, she is bound to write beautiful poetry. Am I right? So here we are. And then we have, okay, this is a ridiculous book, but it's very cute. So do not judge me for getting this. It's called Cats. It's an anthology of stories and poems, basically a collection about all things cats. And yeah, I just fangirled when I saw this on the shelves. I was like, cats, oh my God, I have to have this. So I got it. Don't let your dreams just be dreams. Get the books that you like, even if they are ridiculous. Cats. All right, so yeah, this is a duology, so I'll just show you the books together. I think you've seen these books before. They're very popular. It's before the coffee gets cold and before the coffee gets cold, Tales from a Cafe. So it's like two books and they come together, so I was like, okay, we're picking them up together. I actually have these on my Goodreads to read list. Most of these are actually. So yeah, I'm really excited to dive into this, especially that it is Japanese literature. I love Japanese literature. Even though I've only been introduced with only one book, I only read one book, and it was the Traveling Cat Chronicles, and it was really amazing and emotional. So I was like, you know what, I have to have more of this. I need to like go into Japanese literature more. So here we are. 2 books left. So this is Sarah J. Maas's latest book. It is Crescent City, House of Earth and Blood. I love this fantasy author. I have followed her work. I've read her trilogy and I've read her other series as well. The trilogy was like A Court of Thorns and Roses. And then we have Throne of Glass, which I've reviewed recently, like last year, I think in December. So this is her latest book and I'm really excited about it. I think that it's gonna be amazing. And it's huge, so you know it's gonna be good. All right, the final book. And then your suffering will be over. So we have Vicious. It's by V.E. Schwab, one of my favorite fantasy authors that I've mentioned as well, like earlier on. This is a bit older than that, but I never managed to actually pick it up until now. I don't know why. I'm really excited about this because it also has a lot of hype. It had a lot of hype like since like forever, but I never really got around to picking it up until like recently. So here we are. It's pretty, and look at the cover, like bones, the ominous silhouette here. It's beautiful. So yeah, I guess that is it. Like, here's the mountain of books that I got. It's beautiful. I'm gonna drop it. So yeah, that is it for the book haul. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you like read any of these or you're planning to read them this year. And whoa, yeah, an accident is bound to happen. See ya and bye.